Can you join in on the song? Come on.
On June 3rd, I had the awesome opportunity to see 1964 in concert. For those of you who don't know, 1964 is the Beatles Tribute band that is known throughout the world as the best. I'm not here to prove that true or anything. I actually don't know which tribute band is my favorite that I've seen because they're all very different in a weird way. You wouldn't think that Beatles tribute bands are different from each other, but they really are. And it's hard to say which is my favorite. And I've only seen five Beatles tribute bands. I guess I'm going to grade 1964 on a few different levels. Appearance. Yes, 1964, when I saw them, were older men. I don't think there's any way of getting around that. They are older. Their outfits were very good. I didn't see anything that would have thrown me off. But they were wearing different Beatle... Oh, what? They were wearing different Beatle boots. Since this was back in June, I can't remember how many costume changes they had. I don't think they had a single one because 1964 plays 1964 and some 1965 music, so there really wasn't a need for a change. Other than that, they looked pretty legit. So I'd have to give them a 4.5 out of 5. The next level I have to grade them on is whether or not they sound like the Beatles. Yes, they do. They sound like the Beatles. They made sure that they gave a good representation of Beatle music. Musically, they were right up there. So I'd have to give them 4 out of 5. The next level I'm grading them on is on their interaction. The Rain Tribute Band makes sure to have a lot of eye contact and a lot of interaction with the audience. 1964 doesn't do a whole lot of that, but the thing that made me most like 1964, the thing that makes 1964 stand out to me the most is their on-stage bickering with each other. They really have a great way of making you feel like you're actually watching the Beatles perform. They joke around, they cut each other down. It's really very funny.
This one's called 8 Days a Week, this one. We'd like you to join in with us if you know the words, and if you don't know the words, well, you can sing some other words or sing another song. I don't care, nobody's listening to you. We'd also like you to clap your hands, but not in a random fashion. Steady as you goes, hold me, love me, hold me, love me. And the entire focus of the evening comes back to us, you see. We just carry on the way we normally do, and then more hold me, love me, hold me, love me. It's fun, you'll see. Everybody join in.
If other tribute bands did that, they'd have a better show. It's not all about the professionalism. Actually, I think it's a bit more professional to do stuff like that because it takes an amount of acting and skill to get their mannerisms down and their way of speaking to each other down. So I have to give them 5 stars for that. That was incredible. I had such a good time because of their jokes and their silly little things they did. And the last thing I'm going to grade them on is their selection of music. Of course, they're only going to be playing early Beatle music because that is their name, 1964. That's what they specialize in. So, although it doesn't have the range of Rain or anything like that, It's incredible. Like, they play songs like Long Tall Sally, Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby, and Your Bird Can Sing. It's really phenomenal. Songs that I really haven't heard that much being played at a Beatle concert, what? Songs that you don't expect to hear at a tribute band concert, they played. It was really cool. I swear, almost like 30 songs. '64 is very reminiscent of The Return. Both groups do early Beatles songs. I think The Return has a bit more energy and fun with it. I'm not sure why. I'm not going to venture a guess. They do have more costume changes. They do the Shea Stadium look, and I think they might be trying to do a Sgt. Pepper look in the future, but anyway, that's besides the point. Both 1964 and The Return do an awesome job with the earlier music. So if that's what you're into, I suggest seeing both. These guys are really great musicians, and I left with a smile on my face, having checked off yet another tribute band on my list. And actually, I don't have a list. I think if I did, that would be really weird. You know, weirder than wearing this. No, okay. For some reason, at first, audiences at these tribute bands are just dead. They just kind of want to sit there and watch, which I could understand. But eventually they're going to get you on your feet. Especially with Twist and Shout. Of course, that is always the one.